Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. I am so glad you're with me for today's video. This is not going to be a super long in-depth one, but it is going to be a fun one, especially for all of my handbag lovers. I know there are several of you out there, and I am so excited to share the new handbag I just picked up at the Coach outlet. Now there are a few things I'm going to talk about in this video as far as Coach and Coach outlet go and some other bags that I have and recommend, but I don't want to make you wait to see the bag. I hate when videos draw that out. So without further ado, this is my new gal, Claire, and this bag is so beautiful, so well made. I am just thrilled to have this in my handbag collection. I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you about some specifics and things like that, but just generally speaking, Claire is nothing new to Coach outlet. However, the top handle version of Claire is newer. So a lot of the old versions of Claire did not have this handle on top, and you can still get it without the handle on top. But this is what really, just the overall look, this is what really sold me on this bag, was just the structure. I love a crossbody style bag that still has room for your things, because as a mom, this is just what I reach for the most. So Claire is gorgeous. She's an icon. She's a legend, but we're going to break down some things about Claire really quick and show you a little tour of the inside. So with the Claire bag, right out of the gate, one thing that I really appreciate, it has a magnetic closure and it's quite strong. There we go. It's also kind of an awkward angle to be opening and closing a bag, but that magnetic closure is not going anywhere. So like that, this has a front pocket here for keeping things that you want to have within easy reach. And then this is a full zipper, and this is actually a very nice, smooth, high quality zipper. But this is great for tucking away things that you wouldn't want anyone to see. If you have something a little more valuable that you need to carry on you and you don't want it to be within anyone's line of sight when you open your bag, this is awesome. And then you've got your two just regular compartments here, and then this is another little compartment, so you can actually tuck things back in here. A lot of times in my Louis Vuitton bag that's set up very similar to this, that's where I will actually put my phone, and I'm going to actually show you the Louis Vuitton bag that I'm talking about next to this one because they look a lot alike. And then it also has this really great back compartment, and again, you've got that full suede lining, which I just think really does take this bag to another level and make it feel extra special. You can hear that magnet clicking. So let's go over a couple other details of the bag and then we will move on. A couple other of great details about the Claire that I appreciate are the fact that you can unclip the crossbody strap if you wanted to. So it's very simple to take on and off, and then you can just carry it as a top handle if that's your thing. And then with the crossbody strap, it does have this beautiful gold hardware. It's not cheap or cheesy at all. It's carried, you know, the gold detail is carried throughout the whole strap. And this has a strap that is not only really sturdy, but it's very adjustable. I'll notate the actual strap drop and sizes and all that good stuff, but just based on me trying it on, and it's not even the longest it can go, that tells me this is probably going to work pretty well for people of a lot of different heights and sizes. So I really like that about this bag too. And then of course, like any Coach bag would, it does have the little tag here, and this is metal, so it's not you know, sometimes they come with a leather tag. This is not. This is a full metal tag that has the Coach emblem stamped in there, and it's really beautiful and substantial. So this just is, oh, so good. And if you are a regular viewer of this channel, then you have seen me carry my Louis Vuitton Pochette Métis many times. It's one of my favorite bags. I actually got this pre-loved, and that's something that I really am a believer in. If you have the opportunity to purchase a pre-loved luxury bag, it's a really great way to do it. So I've had this one for several years, and there's a lot of similarities here, but I think that's one thing that made me know this would be a great fit for me, because I already know I love this style of bag and I know what it can hold, and so that made it really easy for me to go ahead and make this purchase, because it does remind me so much of my Pochette Métis. And you'll kind of notice too, like even on the back, this doesn't have a zipper on the back, but they both have back compartments. They both have the option to be a top handle or a crossbody. I carry mine top handle more than I ever thought I would. And then if you look inside the Pochette Matisse, which by the way, I actually don't want you to look inside mine because it's so dang messy, but that's okay. We're all friends here. It has kind of that same, you know, you've got a couple of main compartments and then you've got a compartment back here. And so this, like I said, it's deceptive how much it will actually hold because this baby is packed full. So I know that this one is going to hold everything I need it to. And it's kind of cool, like, you know, being able to get something that has such a beautiful, iconic look, feel, and shape in whatever price point you want to go with. I thought I would also share my other two Coach Outlet bags while we're here because they are worth mentioning over and over again. I have not gotten sick of them. I have not been sorry I bought them. They have been beautiful, just solid bags that I can count on. And so the first one is the City Mini Bucket Bag, and this is so beautiful in the red, but it comes in lots of other colors, and like a classic bucket bag does, it's got a top handle here, and then you also have your crossbody strap. And the nice thing about this is, again, you can unclip either one, so you can turn it into just a crossbody or you can turn it into just a top handle. I usually leave it with both. This has a lot of room on the inside, even though it is smaller. It has that great solid magnetic closure, and then this really does hold quite a bit. This is a great one to take if you're going out with kids and you need to be hands-free, but you want to hold more than, say, like a belt bag. This is a really great happy medium for that. So City Bucket Bag, beautiful, classic. It's never going out of style in my opinion, and I am so happy I picked this one up. And then the other bag that I purchased last fall is the gorgeous Hadley Tote in suede. So it has the gold details, has the tone-on-tone tag, and the Hadley lineup is just gorgeous. They have more than just a tote bag. They have several other bags that have been very popular. There's a little bit of a smaller style that is super similar to a YSL bag, so I think that's part of why that landed on people's radar, and especially when you could get them in suede. So I ended up with this larger tote and loved it. Right now, of course, they're not doing suede because it's April, but I talked to the sales associate at the store when I purchased my black bag, and we were just talking about upcoming drops and launches and things that were really popular, and he said suede will absolutely be back for the fall season. So very excited about that. You can currently get the Hadley tote, I think, in maybe just a solid black, so I will make sure that I link to it below because it is a great tote bag. I think it has a really cool shape. It's just, you know, a regular, like you got a regular shoulder strap here, but lots of room. This has been just so fun to have in my bag collection, and I think that if they keep doing suede, I'm gonna have another suede bag in my collection soon. One thing that is on my radar as far as the Coach Outlet goes, there is a style of handbag that I saw online. It's just saying right now that you can't purchase it. I think it's about to drop in the next couple of days based on like what I've read and what I've heard. So it is very similar to the YSL bag that is in my most recent recreating Pinterest outfits video. If you remember the outfit with the black skirt and striped top, I talked about her having the YSL bag that I thought was so beautiful. Coach Outlet's getting ready to do a style of bag that looks very similar. This is very exciting to me because while I do like my Amazon one, the quality, I mean, it's not great quality. It's really very cheaply made, and so it does the job, but being able to have one that has real leather that's actually going to be kind of sturdy and well made, I am very excited about that prospect. I am not going to spend for a YSL version of that bag, but I will consider a Coach Outlet version of that bag. So by the time this video goes live, they may be up, they may be available on the website, and if that is the case, I will make sure that they are linked down below in case you want to go browse and check them out too. All right, friends, I am so excited to have the Claire bag in my collection. I couldn't wait to share her with you, and I think she's just going to be my new BFF. So I'll have everything that I shared today linked in the description box, and if you have questions about anything you saw, you just come down to the comments and let me know. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.